Hi all, good morning, good afternoon and good evening. Welcome to my channel What's Going On. Today let's discuss about PFC, Power Finance Corporation of India. So this company actually gives finances to power generating companies and discoms, all the firms that works for power generation. So this helps actually building India, and this is a government managed firm where majority stake was owned by government, and it recently became a Navaratna PSU. So this got a PSU Navaratna status recently. Now let's look at a glance about Power Finance Corporation. Majority of this firm was owned by Government of India, key financial partner for government in power sector, and it has a AAA rating in the debt NBFC segment, and largest government owned NBFC group financing the Indian power sector. So this is the largest NBFC owned by government. So it's not a bank, or it's not something which works on different products of finance, but it works more on lending money. It lends money to its customers and collects interest money from them. So that's how this works. This plays a growth role in the power sector for India, and it's 365 in the world in terms of assets per Forbes 21, and 33 in the Fortune 500 for India. So that is all about this PFC at a glance. Now let's look at the financial performance of this. I picked up the recent Q1. So 34% increase in PAT, like that is from year on year. It moved to 2,274 from 1,700 profit after tax. So this is a significant growth, and more than 20% CRAR level reached. It's like 21.16% now. So this is like capital sum ratio, which should be higher. So as per for an NBFC, it should be higher. So it was at 21.6%. I'll give you this detail in the description later. And then the net NPA continued to downtrend because the power sector as a whole is going to perform well in future. The NPS obviously will come down in this segment for this particular company, Power Finance Corporation. Best managed bank or NBFC, PFC received a scope award for best managed. Renewable energy book grows 35% CAGR in 5 years. So this is the key thing I want to explain. So as the world is moving towards the renewable energy segment and green energy segment, PFC will play major role in having this renewable energy developing in India, and this is growing at a percentage of 35 per year. So sorry, in 5 years, and this is going to grow very fast in the coming future, as we know that government is going for net zero carbon emission by 2070, and 30% reduction in carbon emission by 2030. So all these statements made by government are going to boost the business for Power Finance Corporation. So the profit after tax is 4,555 crore uh, for this company in one quarter, and then loan assets 7,49,373 crore in quarter one of 2022. That is like June quarter of 2021 year, and gross NPA was 5.25 from 6 point. So gross NPA actually increased, if you see, 5.25 to 6.83. Net NPA actually came down. So gross NPA is current. This is the long-term data, 3.15 to 1.80. Interest income has increased from uh, 18,690 crore in this year, and it was previously 16,856 crore. So it is growing at a very fast pace. They are earning 18,690 crore rupees in interest, and out of that they are getting 4,555 crores profit. And then if you look at the data, so the same data which I have explained, it was in tabular form. You can look for it in a detail. I'll keep it hold for a second so that you can take a screenshot. And the shareholder outlook is like this. Government of India holds 55.99%. That is the major stakeholder. If you see this, FIIs, FPIs are holding 17.35%. So there is a huge stake for FIIs in this. And then mutual funds are also having huge interest, 13.19%. And all other banks which are in Indian market are having 6.23%. Corporate bodies, employees, others, only individuals are holding 5.19%. The reason why people are not holding is based on the performance it has in the previous 10-year history. So it has not performed too well in the past 10 years. But if this stock started performing now, so this specific company PFC started performing now, that's what I observed. The EPS annualized is 34.45. The day when I'm making this video, the cost per equity is one equity value is 135, but as per book value it is 207.34. So the price to book value is trading at 0.62 and price to earning is at 3.74. So it is like a very good PE, very trading at a very low PE, and it is like 130 rupees stock earning 40 rupees every year for you. So in 3 years it is going to earn whatever you have invested in it. So that is the number now. And liability mix on 36/2021. So this is one of the major risk factor I have observed. So they have too much liabilities. Of course, NBFC takes loans from external entities and gives loans to the power managing bodies, so companies, so that they who are what their customers, right? So that's how the NBFCs work. So NBFC will have high debt, but as per RBI, the debt value should be 7. That is the RBI given value for NBFC. It almost at the end, it is at 6.3 for Power Finance Corporation. So it almost reached its maximum capacity. But still, I feel this is like, okay, all the debts it has given are like safe bets. That's what they mentioned. So uh, so I don't say this is con. Developing sector growth is a positive item for Power Finance Corporation. The total debt is too high. If any of their lenders, whoever has taken loan from this company, power companies, if they become NPAs, they cannot pay back to the companies from whom they have taken loan. But I don't see that risk at least in near future, because power sector is the sector that is going to grow soon because of the electric cars or whatever it is, right? So they are not going to close the power generating companies now. So power sector is going to grow bigger in the coming future. So risk is there, but reward and risk ratio, I see there is an opportunity for this to grow. And debt to equity, like I explained, it's almost 6.7. So now let me give my perspective, right? So this company, Power Finance Corporation, just like how the euphoria in market is there for Tata Power or any Adani Green Power or any other company, it is the same provider, like how a Bajaj Finance company grows when the purchasing power of customer increases. So if the customers are buying more, Bajaj Finance will get more business. Similarly, when the power sector is growing more and new trends kept coming in the power sector, automatically the power finance sector also will grow. So that is the view I have in. So there is not a stock recommendation. There is a high risk, but the positive I see is they pay high dividend value also. It's almost 5%. They are paying dividends every year. So if we invest in this stock, we'll earn 5% as dividends, and there is a clear growth visible, at least in the. This is going to be a good bet, but it's no recommendation for you. You do your analysis before investing in the stock. Thanks for listening to my video. If you like my content, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much.